Yo, what up, everyone? Matt here, Firebox Cases, fireboxcases.com, at Firebox Cases on Twitter and Instagram. Big CSG return. Been working on shipping that out to everybody all day. Recorded a reveal on it, but not everybody wants their cards revealed. So, and that's understandable, totally fine. I edited it down just to my cards. So that's what you're about to see is just my card reveal. And some nice ones, some fun cards. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to check out fireboxcases.com. We are back in stock with all pro models. We're going to drop more backpacks this week as well. Those sold out lickety split. We don't know exactly the date and time for that yet, so follow us on Instagram at fireboxcases, and we'll drop the day and time, usually about 24 hours in advance. So enjoy the reveal. See you next time. And my buddy John, who was helping me paint, had a bunch of things, but he took them selfishly before I could use them for my content. All right. Okay, Heritage Miners, patchy, high number short print. So I asked them on the paperwork of this too. I said, please consider putting, the high number short print on the label. I sort of like begged them. I'm like, please put this on the label. It's an entry on the checklist. They separate them by like the base set and the high number SPs. They separate them. So it makes sense to me that you would put it on the label, but they decided not to. So, because the thing is that if you know Heritage, you know that these over 200 in miners is SP. But when you go to sell it, people don't know that. You have to explain it to them. If you're just doing it through eBay, people aren't going to be able to. If it's set it on the label, it'd be a lot easier to move. But so it goes. And another Cabrian Hayes Heritage Miners high number SP. These are cards that you can't really sub at PSA at current levels. Kelenic Heritage Miners 9.5. These were all cards that I also did not think were going to gem at PSA, by the way. All this Heritage Miner stuff. So that's a nice tenor. I did not think that would gem at PSA, but it did. Heritage Miners Kelenic. Heritage Miners Kelenic. Did well there. Ah, this one is pretty good. Missed the timing on Kelenic, obviously, just by a bit. Sent back down, but base paper, first Bowman. Grabbed a 10 ball on. Pretty cool. So a couple Kelenic 10s. Can't go wrong. Adley Rutschman. Bowman paper. Julio Rodriguez. Bowman paper. As my PSA sub guy likes to say, Julio Rodriguez. Another one. Julio Rodriguez. Luciano. Bowman paper. Can't sub Bowman paper to PSA anymore. You can do Wanderers, I suppose. But you had to have done them a while back to be capitalizing on them now. And back when you were sending them, it didn't really compute. You had to have foreseen the bump, which is fine, but sort of more about the money, if it makes financial sense to sub or not. And that's what we're doing here with CSG and some of these lower end things. But 1819 Prism Kobe grabbed a 9, unfortunately. Pink Gresham grabbed a 9, unfortunately. This has a bad corner. Some of this stuff is test stuff. So you can see like that corner just bent a little bit. Greg Jones, purple auto, was definitely a PSA reject. 9 corner, but grabbed a min gem here with a 10 auto, but the other one did not. Half a point away though. Apparently not too far off, but This one is really crazy. I never thought I would see this card in a gem. I mean, the corners grabbed a 9, but I guess it's hard to see. But both those top 2 corners, and then this back gray corner, a little white. It's like 3 minorly white corners, and it's still gemmed up. Got a 10 auto. Pro debut orange, Jeremiah Jackson. Got a big Jeremiah Jackson. This is my favorite card in the entire sub. Oh, God, what a fun card this is. For my PC. God, Boomstick Nelson Cruz. Look at this guy. Red Refractor Topps Chrome rookie auto. Grabbed a 9.5 from a gem, first of all, with a 10 auto. Look at this card. And look at that surface, really. Surface is nice. Look at how much that shines. Something on the surface, though. Look at how clean that is. I'm not complaining because PSA doesn't have any of these graded. BGS has 2 graded. One they actually gemmed. I don't know what the auto grade is on it, though, because all these things come on stickers. And look at that swoopy, huge signature. It's very hard for a guy with a signature like that to keep his signature on the sticker. So, I'd be interested to see if that had a 10 auto or not. That gem. But either way, only 2 others graded anywhere, which is amazing. Then we get into a little run of Miguel Vargas. Nice 10 ball here. The Miguel Vargas auto. The 10 auto. 9 on 1. All of these were PSA rejects. So, you know, we can sneak. It's looking like we may be able to sneak a couple in here, which is nice. I wouldn't expect them to go to 10s that often. But that one sure did. Miguel Vargas 9 with a 10 auto. Miguel Vargas 9.5. 10 auto. Miguel Vargas is kind of hot right now, too. He's playing well. Miguel Vargas 9.5. 10 auto. This was another one I didn't think I would ever see in a gem, and it turns out I will not, because this one's got some rough corners, too. But really, you know, if I had to discern the condition of this card compared to that orange Jeremiah Jackson, because it's really a corner issue mostly for me. They say something with surface. I don't really know what, but the corners were certainly an issue here for me. And I would have put this card at a higher grade than that Jeremiah Jackson, just to my recollection. I mean, I haven't looked at them, obviously, in many moons now. But that one 9. But still, I have a big Larnach collection, and orange paper is, even in the 9, is perfectly good for it. There's a Miguel Vargas that just missed first edition orange foil. I got this card so cheap. Oh, my God. It was like an auction that ended in the middle of the day. And, I mean, Bowman first edition, 2020 Bowman first edition hit, and then it really fell off for a while. And then kind of Dominguez and Witt made it pop off again. So it's doing pretty well right now, I think. Miguel Vargas is playing well, so his cards are up a little bit. But, you know, some of these parallels were just going for almost nothing. I think I got this on eBay for like 30 shipped. Crazy price for an orange. Those are hard to hit. And then, first edition Miguel Vargas, yellow foil. Yellow foil to 75. So another tough gem there, and I just snuck it through. They don't seem to like the surface on these, though. And in my experience, it's the corners that are a problem. I don't know about surface. But another long video here, guys, but that's the way it goes on these grading reveals, especially when we're unearthing nonsense as we go through it, unfortunately. So, you know, this completes some orders if we get cards with you. And, like, I'm thinking Jake, that means we can get your cards out to you now. Aaron, we can get your cards out to you now. Robert, you already had me ship your first batch because you were fiending for some slabs, which I completely understand. I would have done the same thing. So we'll get those shipped out to you, another shipment out to you.
And that's it. I appreciate you guys. Michael, we'll get your slabs out to you as well. We appreciate you guys tuning in for another grading reveal, and we'll see you on the next one. See ya.